So I recently had this moment in my spiritual journey where I had to go and review and refresh an old lesson that I learned long ago. So I was like, let me come on here and give y'all the tea so y'all don't got to go through this lesson again either. Guys, the lesson is this, okay? We all have our own unique and individual journeys. We all have our own unique and individual unfoldment. You cannot place other people's solutions onto your unique and individual problems. You cannot place other people's unique and individual ways of thinking, navigating onto your unique and individual path that has its own intentions, okay? We forget this sometimes as we're dealing with our friends and stuff like that. This specifically applies to friendships. As we're dealing with our friendships and stuff, and we're sharing our experiences and everything like that, and our friends might have similar experiences to us, right? They might have unfolded similarly. They might have brought about similar feelings, but the end user experience is not supposed to be the same. What it brings about into both of us, or however many of us there seem to be, most likely will never be the same. What it's supposed to provoke out of you, what it's supposed to bring up within you, most likely not supposed to be the same, which is why it's so important to be a free thinker. It's so important to remember the autonomy of your being. It's so important to prioritize and bring front and center the fact that your path is your path when you navigate through any challenge. That's why a lot of people say things like stop asking for advice and stuff like that. Advice is good because it can help you to expand your perspective beyond what you would have naturally gone towards. It is not good when you use it as a crutch. It is not good when it takes away from your own inner voice. It is not good when whatever advice that you're taking doesn't align with your truth, regardless of whether or not it seems to be the most logical option, okay? I had this come up recently. I made a choice, and within my conscience, within my being, I felt disturbed about it. But from the external perspective, it seemed like it was the right thing to do, because for the person I was talking to, they had similar experiences. Maybe they went about it in this way or whatever have you, and this is someone that I trusted and I still trust. But I made the choice, and then I later on had to go back and make the choice that more so aligned with me, because it just wasn't sitting right with my spirit. And when I made the choice, I realized, oh my gosh, this was the right choice for me all along, and I had to listen to that. My friend was very well intended. They were looking out for me, whatever have you. But the way that their experience was meant to impact and influence them was not the same way that my path, my experience was meant to impact and influence me. So I just wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys, because this is important, guys. This is important, right? I know that within this day and age of society, people want you to listen to their advice, to their way of thinking. People believe that there is a one-size-fits-all solution to everything, but that is an illusion, right? There can be no one-size-fits-all solutions when we are such vastly different beings from one another, right? There is no way that someone else's application is going to apply to every single circumstance, or that someone else's understanding is going to apply to every single circumstance. It just doesn't work. So when you are navigating through situations, remember, the worst thing we can do sometimes is let someone else's perspective become our own if it serves as something that ends up limiting our perspective, if it serves as something that ends up diminishing our own inner voice, right? Yeah, this curl is much longer than the rest. I'm not going to cut it though. Acknowledge the importance of your unique and individual experience and the natural unfoldment that wants to take place as you are guided from your own inner being to make choices that might not even make sense to other people. I've been preaching this for a long time. I got some old videos where I talk about this. It's just very important. I have had, and that's why I wanted to come and reiterate it, because I've had moments where I've listened to external advice or opinion, and later on I fully realized while those things may have applied to their situation, their understanding, it did not apply to me. And based on what we could all tell, that person was right. But for me, they were wrong. For me, their understanding was wrong and it didn't apply, okay? So I just want you guys to remember that as you navigate through your day-to-day, through your life. You could be missing out on very vital moments of authenticity or moments to align to your truth if you allow someone else's truth to be yours just because it makes sense, just because it's the most logical explanation, okay? I will see you guys in my next video. Be sure to like, comment, and follow, but check out my other socials as Stacey the Intuitive, because we don't know where TikTok's gonna be, y'all, and I want to take you with me, okay? See you next time.